Yeah, have fun with that, YouTube. Anyway, hello, George. It is time once again for me to spread my plague across the internet, but this time, I don't know how obvious the audio quality is, or the change has been, but this time we're streaming from my apartment. I moved, I am settled, I am in my own office now instead of streaming from my room. Sound insulation is not really a thing right now, so I'm going to take care of that eventually, but it has been a few weeks, and I think it's time to kind of get back into it. And we've polished off Black Mesa last time, so we're going to basically continue playing Source Engine games, but this time with one that was essentially a total conversion mod from Half-Life 2. And I do mean total conversion, sort of. Well, okay. If I Divine Cybermancy was Half-Life 2, but just with a bunch of, I'm just not even going to talk about it because it's going to be very obvious when you see it what this is. Okay. Oops, I'm still in studio mode. That would help to get out of. Well, hey, look at that. Transition. I actually caught it this time. This is G-String. I've not beaten it, but I have played a good amount. Like, you can kind of see that we're at a place called Bot Camp. What is the story of this game? I have no idea because I've been playing it without the subtitles, and it is woefully bad at making that very clear. Also, weird things like this. This was developed almost entirely by a single person. Almost. So, it's rather impressive on that front, but also, I just want to... Oh, okay. Subtitles. Hooray! Let's do that. It has a bunch of interesting things, like this game has some fairly specific effects, and I'll show a couple of these because some of them are fun, and a few of them I almost played with. How many chapters are there? Okay, there's 15 chapters. I got 3 chapters in, and I've played this for 4 hours, so it's quite a long game. But here's something for you, George. You said last time that you kind of like watching me kill things and get lost. Well, this is the game for you, because this is basically urban exploration with a stupidly detailed cyberpunk world. And it's very easy to get lost, very easy to get sidetracked, and I know I've been missing secrets, so we'll see. But oh man, this is a hard game as well. Like, if you play this, you're gonna die. And if your computer's not like super modern, it's gonna die because my computer kind of struggles in places, so I may have to turn down the graphics. So logically, when I'm playing a game that's difficult to render, I should stream it. And I hope you enjoy this bit because this is the most amount of the story that I understand. In the future, climate change and oil wars have devastated the Middle East, resulting in mass migration to Europe. Southeast Asia is largely intertwined with many other flood unions. There are large permanent colonies on new moon Europa. Anti-gravity is commonplace in Internet 2 has formed. The population is under constant surveillance and only electronic currency is allowed. Banks are burning and everyone working. Why does this have become targets? Earth's atmosphere is toxic and privately owned. Air refineries filter and redistribute breathable air while AI becomes self-aware. And biotech industry tackles immortality. Many people are awakening, their DNA somehow changing. You, Mio Hayori from the Koreas are one of them. Ifty. Some find it quite gauche to read the text out loud. It's like, oh, the viewers can read it. Well, sure they can, but should they have to? I'm hoping... Okay. This game's got a couple very bizarre bugs that crop up every once in a while. I sort of ran into one when I first started it, which made everything into these really bright wireframes, but there's an easy fix for that. In fact, if you do play this, I do highly recommend looking into the common problems and fixing them straight away. Otherwise, you're going to be wondering why stuff's so weird. Speaking of weird, how about this? Well, it's not really weird. This is actually pretty concise storytelling, weirdly enough. And this is the last we're ever going to get of concise storytelling. We're watching Star Wars. One thing I can say about this game, though, is all the developer did, I can't think of her name, but all she did, female developer, cool, but all she really did was take Half-Life 2, reskin everything, and then go overboard on the presentation, which is, you know, kind of the way to do it if you're not a very good programmer. There's one thing that the Source Engine is very bad at doing, and it's these in-engine cutscenes. Like, I actually kind of hate Source Engine third-person cutscenes, almost as if they developed it for Half-Life, which is a game that doesn't do that sort of thing. Yes, this is a jaunty tune that will drive us to the dawn. Let's boogaloo till we puke. Nom 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 nom. Awa. If by some chance you hear weird noises like grinding and stuff, well, that's just the sound of construction happening outside, because I moved into an apartment building that's being renovated, so there's a lot of scraping and breaking and smashing and crashing and wet sidewalks that make me slip and fall sometimes and make me look like a tit. I hope you like loading screens, because this game sure does. This is kind of the Source Engine, isn't it? I'd say that in terms of scale, this is less impressive than something like Divine Cybermancy, but the sacrifice is in favor of having just these micro-detailed environments. It's insane how much detail is in this game. Like, this might actually be a lot of the stuff that I love about Black Mesa, where it's just like, it's super detailed. Half-Life 2 or Half-Life 1. This is basically that times 3. Because, I mean, imagine Zen, the level of detail that's in the environments in Zen from Black Mesa, and then just stretch that out through the entire game, and you're in a more of a human industrial, and that's basically this. And that guy sounds an awful lot like some of the voice actors from Nightmare House 2. Oh, voice actors, all like 2 of them. Once we get into the game, I'll actually show a couple of the effects, because there are some of the fun stuff. Hey, we actually have a character model, unlike Gordon Freeman. Alright. Ain't no tram ride, but we do have a wide field of view, and we're in this Deus Ex looking thing, pod. So we start, here's what I find kind of interesting. You start with telekinesis. So, like, you start with the ability to gravity gun your way through this game, which is pretty cool. I can't say that in fact, I would say that I was gonna say it's not too useful, but no. That's a bold-faced lie. It's one of the most useful things on the planet because straight away you can just start wrecking stuff and finding secrets. I am prepared to transfer. I'm going to take peace. Oh yeah, you can see your feet. I mean, it doesn't look great, but you can. It's motion activated water. Uh-oh. And you start off with a flashlight, and because this was not made by a troglodyte, the flashlight does not run out of energy. So you could immediately just start doing your suit powers and gravity, and leave room contents behind. Otherwise, it'll just get vaporized. But I'll show you. This is something that I quite like. Let's see. I do want to at least try to turn off some of the stuff, because there's some things that'll screw with YouTube compression. So, we'll deal with that. But, oh. And now it broke. Now it's not. So, the cinematic bar scaling. I almost played the game like this, and you're going to find me crazy here, but I legitimately almost played the entire game. Boost it to about. But I legitimately almost played the game like this. Which, I don't know why. It's almost appropriate for the game to be a little weird, but... Uh-oh. Well, that broke. Hang on. Like I said, this game, it's made by effectively one person. It breaks a lot. This is actually the first time I've seen the splash screen, because when I've loaded the game in full screen, it's always broken. But no, Hunt Down the Freeman. I kind of want to play Hunt Down the Freeman when it's really cheap, and I mean like effectively free. And that's one of those things where I would actually, I'm fairly against piracy, but I would almost be willing to pirate Hunt Down the Freeman just to see just what that is and actually play it. I know a lot of people no-clip their way through it and all this other stuff, but I kind of want to actually try with no-clip hotkeyed. That way I can skip some of the long sections. Or well, I already said I was gonna not do that, but anyway, here's storytelling for world building. Party tomorrow. Weather forecast. Hell. Reminder. No fun. I don't really know what that light source is trying to do. Now, despite the fact having your whole torso visible, it doesn't cast shadows. So this is very much that video game thing where your body exists and even is affected by lights, but they do that so you don't clip through stuff, I guess. Observation deck. Well, that's broken. Let's go help it. Aw. Game takes 14 hours, but if you know where to go, it takes 3. Sounds about right. Oh! No! We could have stolen some boxes. Oh, yes. That didn't happen. I'm playing this game without any cheats. Look at me. I'm such a big brain. I also don't need any health. Oh, yes. Anyway. There's one kind of unique aspect of this game that they're going to show off here in a minute that is so situational that it's not even worth talking about. It's just like kind of a missed opportunity. Actually, I'll just show it right here. you can create a fire. Oh, well. Pyrokinesis. Try to ignite the oil stain. Ow! On tonight's episode of Dying in the Tutorial. Nah. But, you have the ability to create a fire, but, that's really only useful kind of in the early part of the game, when you don't have any weapons, and it's actually a good chunk of time before you get any guns in this game, which, I guess it's a dedication to pacing that people give a lot of credit to Valve for. Like, this is a slow-paced game. Very slow. But hey, so am I. This guy just doesn't give a shit. Just like, oh, there's some fallout from the space battle. Remember the Black Mesa incident? That's basically what's happening here. In fact, this game is basically just, sort of as I said, just somebody using the structure of Half-Life to make their own world and their own game. And that's fine. A lot of indie devs could probably learn to do that. Just master somebody else's... Oh, hello. Master somebody else's product before trying to make your own from scratch. It's the whole thing with fan fiction. Because people talk a lot of smack about fan fiction and everything else. Whoa. He got blown out of his own room. Now that's an eviction notice. But people talk smack about fan fiction, but you know... Really. But you gotta start somewhere. And I guess failing to write somebody else's character makes a bit more sense than failing to write your own. So I have a lot of respect for this game, even though it is literally just Half-Life 2, but with some different paint on it. Get down there. Now there's one thing, it's difficult to describe, but there is a different feeling to the movement. Like, it is a little stickier. It's difficult to describe. Like, something was changed about the movement, and the jumping isn't quite as responsive. But, I can't really complain too much about this. Just, sometimes it's a little cryptic as to what you're supposed to do. The movement's not as smooth as Valve's own work, and perhaps the optimization isn't great, but it's a good-looking, interesting Cyberpunk game. And compared to the more recent big-budget Cyberpunk game, it actually works. In fact, I don't think this has ever crashed on me. Okay. There is a children trapped in a bad situation with a voice actor who couldn't give a shit. Alright. What that is. "73 hours. Makes me wonder what would happen if you actually stood around for 73 hours. If I were a game dev, I would literally make it so the light lasts 73 hours. And all you'd have to do is run the game for 24 to show a, if that's actually the case. And you would see that the flashlight bar was lower or something. La 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 la. Ugh. Sounds like two concrete slabs making a baby out there. Now I saw a review of this game before I bought it. Like, I didn't just buy this sight unseen, but there was a review that said that you spend an inordinate amount of time crawling around vents. Yeah, it's kind of the something screwed up here. That's the wrong texture. Oh, you can fight it. They're blowing us back to the labs. You can fight it, you can fight it, you can fight it all day long, but it can't be done. Having two is a problem, having three is illegal. I wish more people followed that rule of thumb. Sexy. Anyway. So there's a bit of a... There's a lot of, not adult details, like this isn't like some, this ain't no Koikatsu party, let's put it that way, but there's a lot of, like, panty machines and stuff. And this is something that I've discovered, anytime you see water falling or anything of that description, it will probably hurt you. Unfortunately, it's oftentimes not all that distinct. So that is one issue with the game. I do want that goodie bag down there. Here's kind of what I was talking about with the platforming not being quite as responsive as Half-Life 2, despite the fact that it's the same engine. So, peeking around a lot of corners is sort of how you want to do it, and I don't know if my ability to talk for hours and hours and hours, which is not even really there to begin with, is capable of holding up this game. So we're just gonna have to see what happens after playing this for a while. Because A, I don't know exactly the difference between the way I'm supposed to splat, the way I'm supposed to go, and oi, let me out of there. I'm not 100% certain of the difference between where we're supposed to go and where is just kind of a extra stuff. Get up here. I want you. Be a bit fiddly. It's like all the fiddly of the gravity gun, but without the gun. I think it's our first enemy, a fembot, which can be killed pretty much instantly by throwing pyrokinesis. Ew. But here's the main question. Why did we come here? Was there something else? Ugh. Okay. So we are relatively normal, and yet, all this happens. Haunt. So, we have these rather, fatal frame looking faces on top of, bodies. Used pantyhose. Press the color you like. I want the color Wednesday, he says while looking at Monday. Bioshoot. Oh. Oh, wait. Well, whatever. I want to break the books. You know, imagine paying so much a month for an apartment and then your view from your building is just immediately another building. Which I don't think that's what that is, but I don't care. Still making the point. La la la. Oh. Okay. Stay back. I'm warning you. Oh. Some of these will start talking to you, and it's kind of creepy. Doesn't matter. Oh, you can't even look all the way down. It's like, yeah, we know you're going to try to find out if the feet are even slightly stuck to the ladder. And here we have some really gaudy sunflower wallpaper that we'll probably never see again. Because this game has an irresponsible amount of unique environments. Is this where we're supposed to go, or am I making this more complicated? Well, we can go down there. He just died for some reason. Actually, I don't think I did this the first time I played this. Oh. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno lights, which is broke. Okay. There are things like these suit charging stations. Basically like Half-Life. I forgot what they look like. And because I've only played a decent chunk of this game once, boy, am I not going to remember anything. Oop. This is sort of what I mean by urban exploration. Because this, like, I love environments like this. In real life, I think these, you know, formerly occupied buildings and stuff, a little bit creepy, sure, but mostly just fascinating. Like, people used to live in places like this, and you kind of get hints of what life was like. So that's why I like watching stuff like Shai's videos. Because it's like, he actually goes around to places like Pripyat and other Eastern European areas and explores these sorts of things. And I get to see it. Okay, I have several questions. Now that I'm down here, how do we get back up? I think we're supposed to come down here because of the hole in the ceiling. Was this just open? Oh. Push the button. Well, there's a light here, so I assume the light is player guidance. Can't force push. Wait a minute. You prick. That just doesn't work. Did that glitch? Actually, I'll be willing to bet that since it's stuck on the 10th floor, let's see. What can we ascertain from the environment? Not that. Stuck on the 10th floor, so we could drop down to it without taking damage. But I can't open the door. We have an unbreakable sofa. So, oh. The railing. Booyah. So, again, the game is, can be a little confusing, a little bit difficult to navigate, but that's the reason I like it. It's just like, screw it. We're gonna make this world as interesting and as multifaceted as possible. And sometimes that means you have to figure out the pathway. You have to create your own way. I'm gonna drink my water and feel smart. Damn, son. Splat. Turned around, saw that stuff kind of farting around, and I almost shit my pants. That was... Oh. He got problems. Somebody laughing. Probably a bot. Okay. For kinesis. Oh. So it's just with the oil, I think, that it catches on fire. That pyrokinesis thing just doesn't seem to really go anywhere. Aye! Wait, what the hell? Get any of this? Welcome back. Okay. Oh. We're doing Mirror's Edge mode again. Whee! Yeah. There's just something I was kind of talking about while you're away is this game is very much... Okay, well, that's not what we were supposed to do. Oh, I actually kind of remember what we're supposed to do. This game is very much... you kind of get lost and sort of have to figure out where you're supposed to go. Which can be a little annoying, but I guess it's something you were saying, I think it was during Black Mesa, is you just kind of like it when I get lost, kill things, and just start yapping. Well, that's pretty much what happens in this game on a regular basis. Because good luck figuring out where you're supposed to go with any amount of speed. This is a slow-paced game, and like I'd spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out how to get out of a hallway not too long ago, so it's just like, yeah. Also, I don't remember how full this place gets, so we're going to run from the water and do our exploration quickly.
Outdoors, cover your skin thoroughly, and remember never to look at the sun directly.
Someone's having a party somewhere. This game's... The amount of just unique environments in this game is freaking nuts. Like, there's practically a unique texture for pretty much every kind of environment. Like, to the best of my knowledge, we're never gonna see this texture again, other than this sort of general area. Also, I'm getting stuck on the wall because she's not crouching. What's going on there? What the? I don't want to know. Okay, that door doesn't open. I think this is about all we can do in this environment. There's probably some health and armor hidden around here somewhere that I just haven't found yet, because exploration is rewarded fairly often in this game, and I find that fairly impressive. I don't know what that is, but it's going over there. Oh, here we go. I remember this being about the point where the game started stuttering for the first time, so probably gonna get a performance hit. But like I said, I can turn down the visuals if needed. 10 o'clock. It's 9:09 where I am in the morning. Nifty. Okay. Gonna be a fair bit of time before we get a pistol and can start. Yeah, FBI open up. That's probably a pretty safe bet. Okay, you see a gas canister like this, and you see a hostile. Your brain is gonna say, oh, this is gonna work extremely well. That time it did. Explosives in this game are nothing short of a headache. Because it's just, there's so much of this that I've found that just doesn't work. And you could just go down the laundry chute all day long until you hit the ground. Oh yeah, there's your health station right there. That's what that looks like. Well, that looked like Swedish. I can't speak Swedish, but it looked like it. Okay. Translation, please. Well, I guess not. Whoa, here we go with the stuttering. Woohoo! Okay, that was weird. And there's one thing, there's another, kind of one small complaint about the movement in this game. Like, it is a bit sticky. It's not quite as smooth and easy as Half-Life. That's fine, but there is no functional walk button. So if you're playing with a keyboard, you move at and speed. Oh, I don't want no plates. Okay. I think we're going down. Woo! That's some stuttering. Like I said, I could turn down the graphics if need. I thought that was following me. It's a cardboard cutout of my neighbors. Well, I think we just walked into Condemned, so I'm going to leave. Yep. Oh, that's where we're going. That looked like ammo. So, probably gonna get a pistol pretty soon. I remember those from Half-Life. I remember those from Half-Life. The second one, specifically. Holding down your little telekinesis button is almost a smart idea, just because you never know when you're gonna get some extra goodies. I don't think that's happening. Get out of my way. Whoa! Attack of the Pram. Your mom. Why are we zooming in on a woman's crotch while I'm listening to a guy talk about how he's totally not scared? Okay. There's things falling from the sky. Yeah, me. Nifty. I think that's where we're supposed to go, so let's not go there just yet. Well, mistakes were made. You know, I'm kind of glad that I've only died twice, because I think on my first playthrough, by this point, I had basically clocked in like a death toll of embarrassing. I sent a munchkin like me because he doesn't like ragdolls. That's a cat joke. I had some eggs today because I like them chickens. Okay. There's a reason I don't have viewers, and it's because what the? Nice headwear.
They're targeting everyone suspicious, and your rig does look weird.
Well, you don't exactly look like Keanu Reeves.
Back on the banks? Or the gold depot? You know anything about that?
I don't know crap about duty. I mean, legitimately, like, I am not really aware of what this game is even truly about here. So,
Atenție! Sexbotul este în gunoi. Tâmpitul ăla gras de la etajul 8 a făcut-o prea tare și acum nu avem buget să o înlocuim.
I saw that message, George. I don't know what you were getting at, but there we go. Anyway, oh, shit. Whoop. Oh, oh, pants. Oh, dookie. Okay, now I'm taking damage. I don't know what from, and I'm trying to get away from it. Don't you hate it when you're just standing on a pipe and you're hurting, but you can't get away from the pipe? Because the pipe is love, pipe is life. I'm gonna take this explosive can, blow that up. Anyway. Definitely just got some pistol ammo, so we're about to get into combat, methinks. This is about the point, I think. It's very easy to get stuck on this game's environment. Also, we are getting suit energy. Oh, this place. Wow, this is cool.
Warning. Incoming space debris detected. Seek shelter immediately. Stay clear of exposed areas. Step away from windows.
And move to Mac. So there's a big old meteor coming in. So we're going to go hide over here. Ouch. Eat my face. Oh, back up. That came out of nowhere. I just wanted to watch it fall from the sky. Nuked on my windows. Those were double pane. You know how expensive those are. Who blew up my air conditioner? Blue. All right. Nope. Oh, ain't that convenient. Sunlight detected. Onboard battery recharging. Cool. So apparently, that's how they justify the infinite flashlight. You just step out in the sun, and it recharges. Ah, kind of hoping that was an item box. Oh, well, that fell over. Okay. Platillo. Still waiting. Okay, so people are waiting on aliens as opposed, and can't decide if that's a Rolling Stones fan or somebody with very poor taste. What's the difference? Oh! God damn, anybody ever heard of frickin' Pine Sol around here? Foreclosed. No, but what? Okay. Sure. Oh, I want to test something out here. I knew, that's what I thought. I remember the first time you approach this thing and it just like switches over very briefly. This game's got some Silent Hill influence in it. Like you will walk up on TVs and just little environmental things, and then just all of a sudden something just a little bit weird or off or unexplainable will happen. So, as a fan of things like Fatal Frame and Silent Hill, that's it's enticing, but it also means that that slight element of horror does make this game a bit unsettling, because you're not really sure if what you saw was, you know, just normal, or what if it was like a something meant to scare you. I can't break those windows. What do I have? The power of a meteor? Broke that though. Hey, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Painting. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Okay. Game Design 101. Never mind. I was gonna say, go to the place where there's enemies. That didn't seem to work. Now you have areas like this. Most of these doors can be unlocked from a different area, and you could just kind of follow the cable. But actually, I'm gonna follow the cable this time and actually unlock that door. Not at home. I'm out. Again, these little details that this game is full of. Go away. Busy. I forgot to set my Steam status to busy, so somebody may end up bugging me. Out to lunch. Get lost. Okay. Video camera. Okay, that's great. Remember to pay your air bill on time. Sunday assemblies closed until riots subside. Ugh. Wait a minute, that's a turret. That's just going somewhere. Like, okay, you go over there, because I don't want to deal with you. Security camera. Do you just break the security camera and that door opens? Or do we go in here? Oh, the door opens, Dave. You bloody dingus. That opens the front door, but more importantly... no signal. So did that just... I think that turned that off as well, so we could go... back. So this pistol is basically just the pistol from Half-Life 2. Like that. Cool. Got plenty of ammo. So, if the game is too dark, like if it's very difficult to see, well, A, I can barely see anything because there's a window behind me and it's glaring, but if it's difficult to see, I can... okay. I can turn up the game's brightness. Oh, Lord. I have an angry turret. Seems to be a lot of gas. It's almost as if I'm playing the game. Okay. Doing the portal thing. Put a box in front of you and just move forward. Now, unlike... I don't remember if you could run with a gravity gun object. Okay, we're gonna try to force push it. Like that. Now we can explore! Oh. Well, that's one way to do it. Now I know I didn't do this last time. So this is new. Discovered a new way to deal with this. He says, not entirely certain. Someone burnt out my ladder. Where do we go? Probably have to go down there. That I'm pretty sure we do. What the? Fucking dead. This game is hard, he says as he just freaking dies for no reason. Okay. 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 Dora has entered the chat. Yep. You know, I sort of wonder what it's like to have Dora the Explorer as nostalgia. Because that was never nostalgic for me. Like, I was a little bit above the target age when that was just coming out. It's like, compared to, I'm not going to say that all kids TV from when I was growing up was particularly great. Like, there was some crap. There's always been crap, but it's just like, really? Dora the Explorer? Like, if you're gonna watch anything like that, watch frickin' Go Diego Go. Go Diego Go is the shit. Even though that came out after Dora the Explorer. Okay. Nope. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Splat. Oh. Also, you can't really control yourself mid-air, I think. Either that or I've gone completely insane. Again. So those little movement differences do matter when you're trying to... Really? There's not even really a reason to be there. I mean, I see that ladder. I don't trust it as far as I can throw it, though. Oh. How about the bloody obvious bar, Dave? Oh. Very carefully break this box as to not lose the contents. And then figure out where we're supposed to go. That seems like it was just a secret. It wasn't even where we were supposed to go. That's just full of gas. I don't think we're supposed to go down there. Like, the haze here is sort of indicating this is the opposite of progression. Also, they're shooting. Where from? You bastard. I mean... Oh, Lord. Probably here? Authorized personnel only? Well, I ain't author... Huh. How about that? Nope. A lot of nooks and crannies for the sake of having nooks and crannies, which I'm fine with. Like, the goal in the environments in this game is not to be utilitarian. It's purely to be believable and screwed up. So there's always that. What an elaborate sound effect for a whole lot of nothing. Oh, that's a piece of the box. Oh, that's where we're supposed to go. Could have explored a bit more. I didn't want to progress. I wanted to explore. Oh well. So unlike something like Half-Life, I have not that much to say about this game. Like, it's a good time. Depending on if you're completely bonkers.
If you have any assets and no inheritors to take possession of them, your belongings will automatically revert back to the state. Individuals younger than 37 will still need a parental approval and good reasons such as terminal illness to partake in our program. In case no such approval is possible, contact us for further information on how to apply. Neothen Euthanasia Centers for smooth, guiltless release.
So we're basically in like a Futurama sort of situation where you could just walk up and pay someone to kill you. Ain't that nifty? It's like, why would you pay somebody to off you when you could just, I don't know, jump off a building? Same end result, same end place. Leg. It's the final leg of the journey. Are we supposed to be here, or am I just exploring? Them legs. I think we knocked on the door and then nothing happened. That's steamy. Okay. Now, I think... Oh, physics. Can we climb up? Is there a way we can... Almost always something else. Wait, can I stand on you? Did I need that box to climb up this stuff? Heave! Okay. Oh, screw you. There was one bit of this game, and I'm not going to be able to recall it until I actually get there. Really annoyed me because there was just a very, very blatant invisible wall to keep you from getting somewhere you weren't supposed to. Actually, I think this is where we're supposed to go. He says, not recognizing these areas. Although, like I said before, the kind of the cool thing about this game is nearly every environment has like unique textures and stuff, so it's very difficult to remember things just off of the layout. It's more like you'd have to play this for a number of times to just recognize a room. Also, the footsteps in water sound is just desynced and weird. Okay, we've been through here, we've been down here. Okay, I don't think there's any other reason to be here. Those are not, you just do that. But we took damage, so I'm tempted to reload. But I'm not going to. Oh, Snapolio. Okay, now may I enter the facility? No, okay. It's very similar to a thing in Half-Life 2, where you go and you activate a secret, then as you come back, there's a dude standing by an explosive barrel, and you just blow him up, and you call it a day. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Like, I found something that I didn't see before. which is cool. That looks like an open doorway. Oi. Also, who was shooting? Well, I hear him. He even took damage. I have no idea where he is, though. Shit. Oops. Well, that's one way to get over an obstacle. Okay. Huh? Okay. Oh, there's a snipper! And the snipers are just as freaking horrifying and awful as they are in Half-Life. Oh, that was bad. Oi. Oh, we're going here now, or not. Yeah, we're not gonna blow that up this time. Okay. Well, there's one. I'm thinking maybe we need to backtrack a little bit. Because there's definitely a sniper. Gonna give us a few problems. But it's also, I'm not gonna say obvious, but it seems like we sort of have to go over there. I'm not going to just yet. I'm gonna backtrack far enough to know if that's okay. We don't need to go back there. Is this open? No. There's somebody shooting at something quite wildly. Is that the... Who's shooting at what here? Oh. Ew. Whatever. Okay. So I think we are supposed to go this way. I just don't... What? No, let's just fall over. Why don't... Wait. Ah! No, wait. We go here. We go through here. Whee! That's oil. So if we pyrokinesis that will probably blow up the sniper. Or do something. Oh, no more sniper. So we can go forward and... Now what? Well... Shot at by nobody. Oh, wait. And you... Dead. Get away! Alrighty. Ain't that nifty? It's all part of the game. Oh. Don't hurt me, please. Ow. Okay. Looks like either a head or a light bulb. Whoa! Me wanty. Me wanty lot. Me wanty lots. There is definitely an entrance. And the entrance looks to be there. What? Or something. Oh yeah, those things. Those are a pain in the butt. Oi. Now if you're skilled, you can use your gravity telekinesis to grab that off the ceiling and throw it at somebody, because it's basically a motion trip bomb. See, watch. Hello. Hello. It'll drop and then explode on the floor. But you can grab them or you can just shoot them. That too. Hey. Oi. Blew something up back there. There's always a question as to, like, what does some of this stuff do? It's like, it's basically just Half-Life 2, but kind of impatient. QR code. Anybody's interested. Ow. Seems like something we could push. Oh, that's unpleasant. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why. That did make me panic slightly. I didn't know what that. I just turned around. There was something moving in the shelves. Anytime you get into these kinds. Oh, screw you. There's like whispering noises and stuff that happen in this game as well. So if there's certain kinds of horror that can scare you, this game may get to you. Like I said, a little bit of Silent Hill. Or sometimes loud as hell. Hill. Damn it. Kind of loosely talking to that. When we get to October, it's all Halloween and stuff. Depending on even if we're not done with this, I may end up, wait a minute, X. Where's the spot? Did we blow that up? Ah, damn it. Hang on. Does anybody have an explosive I can use? I'm gonna try to blow that up. Sometimes things like that are indications of a secret. So I think I'm doing all right discovering some secrets and hidden content. Monkeys. Well, now we know. Horses! Oh. And now for the worst bird animations I've ever seen. Metal Gear Solid 2 looked better than you! Ugh. Then again, I think it's just the bird models from Half-Life 2, which came out not that long afterward. I guess the X's are just part of the architecture. Hey. Okay. Sorry. I was looking. I thought I just hurt myself. I was like, wait, why am I? Apologies if I'm a bit scatterbrained today. Like, didn't get that much sleep last night. I don't know why. I have this tendency to not sleep very well before my days off, or at least the first one. My first day off almost never has a lot of sleep, followed by a very long day, and then pretty good sleep. I'll probably have a lot more energy tomorrow. And I'm making fajitas tonight, probably. Like, as soon as I end the stream, I'm gonna go and, that's gonna blow up. Or not. Okay. I'm gonna make some fajitas tonight. I'm excited about that. Oh, nifty! I have a hammer. Remember when games used to have like a signature weapon? What other game was it that had a hammer? Oh, I think it was the game I was about to talk about. But when it gets to October and we're into like Scary Town, probably gonna be playing Cry of Fear, because it's free and I have it, and it's total conversion of the Half-Life 1. Yeah, kind of the same with me. I just kind of tossing and turning all night, which they didn't. Yeah, it's weird. I took a sleeping medication and it just didn't really help. But I'll probably, again, I'll probably get better sleep tonight. Because what's really strange is, and I'm very conscious about this when I stream, is like, if I sleep really well, it doesn't necessarily mean my commentary is better. It just means I got more sleep and I guess I have a little bit more energy. But it's difficult for me to come up with stuff to talk about for some reason. Like, I can always go off of somebody. Like, I can always banter with somebody. But this, it's difficult for me to just come up with stuff to talk about unless, for just some inexplicable reason, I have a lot to talk about. So, like, right now, it's like, I know there's a lot of blank space, but because I keep accidentally focusing on the game, like, instead of talking and trying to keep things nice and fast-paced, I'm like, I'm gonna focus on the game. Then I just sort of wake up and it's like, oh yeah, I've got this whole commentary thing I need to be doing. But I guess that's introversion for you. Oh. See, one change that I do like is these, well, let's call them what they are. They're sex bots. Don't fully ragdoll. They're really stiff, so they just kind of flop over. Yeah. I don't remember if we need to blow those up or not. I'm gonna save it, just in case. Yes, there is. Eat it. Oh. I think we can get out of here without these boxes. Oh, hello. Monkeys. Don't come in, I'm naked. Oh, that's bad for me. Wait a minute. You can play a really laggy version of Half-Life 2 in Half-Life 2 Episode 1. What? Like, is it like an alt? Yeah, you may have to explain that one to me, because I guess I don't really know what you mean by a laggy version of. Wait. I don't really know why we had to do that, but I suppose that got rid of them. There's a chance you could probably just not kill those guys in particular. But who would want to do that? This is a video game. Ooh. Actually, why do I get the feeling I came out of that vent when I first played the game? Man, I don't even know. Maybe this is like got an alternate path. I really don't want to be spending stuff that I don't have. Whoa. Yeah, I'm away. What is going on down there? There's one thing in particular that I'm gonna do is oh, that's toxic. There's like a moment that was kind of scary. Like, well, it's supposed to be scary. But and it may even be as soon as now, but there's a bit that there's like some noises behind me, and it's like, I'm not gonna look behind me because it's getting closer. And so, I don't know if something was coming up a tunnel or something. So we're gonna do that this time. We're gonna actually look behind and see what the scary thing is. For some, that's all you need. For me, well, no. Yeah, it's Half-Life 2 maps. It is laggy because also the scripted sequences are gone. So, for example, dogs parts are scripted, and in episode 1, they're missing. Huh. Looks like Valve for move. Freaking legs. Well, this is one of those bits of the game that's kind of cryptic. I accidentally sort of figured out what to do because I saw this. I was sort of like, huh. And then it was like that. So there was enough environmental stuff for me to sort of figure out what to do. But then it didn't end. So we're gonna just completely skip the issues here. You want to take the valve. And you want to slap it on here. You go over here through this very tight doorway, turn off that light source, because when you turn that valve, it's going to flood the room so you can go. And if you don't turn off that light source, it's going to electrocute you to teeth. But I find it kind of interesting, like stuff like leftover maps and stuff like that. Because in order, I might be wrong here, but I think the episodes are dependent on Half-Life. I might be wrong about that, but at least on PC, I think they're dependent on Half-Life, so those maps will still be there. Either that, or the map, or it just shares textures, so Valve didn't remove it because it wasn't really hurting anybody. Like, oh, a little bit extra data, whatever. Who cares about 52 kilobytes of kick-ass? Okay, for a second I thought that was a lady with half her face missing. When in reality, that's what it is, which it may have been intentional. Keep out. I was gonna make a joke earlier about, I'm not gonna get any viewers because Hachama is streaming. And I don't know why that reminded me. It's kind of a clusterfuck. It's like, yeah, that's Hachima. God damn it, get in there, you dumb motherfucker. Get... Inky bondage rings. In the tunnel of love. In fact, you probably already knew Valve's logo is red Valve and red Valve's whole Steam. Yep. So the whole Valve and Steam thing is very much a symbiotic symbolism. Symbiotic symbolism system. I'm gonna fill my syllables with SY words. Not a fan of the flashlight in this game because it's like, okay, the flashlight is on right now and it looks like I have full bright, but it's like attached to the weapon. So if you have your hand like that, it changes shape, which is cool. But to say, get out of my way, you box-looking prick. I think this is where the oh so scary bit happens. Ugh. That's very uncomfortable. So if it starts happening, like we hear like woo or something, I'm gonna yep. Like I know, oh, what the shit. That kind of made me panic a little bit. Oh, was that open before, or did we just like discover hidden? Now, here's something else. I was playing this game in the dark after coming home from work, so that's very unpleasant.
Those fascists are you. The damn cops are venturing deeper and deeper these days. I know that suit of yours. What's bioengineering? But why would they send you here? Wait a minute.
You're
That
dead.
SCP Riley mentioned. When the Borg's tower got hit, someone got out. Some secret super soldier woman. It's you, isn't it? What are the odds?
Pretty great if you consider the fact that you're a video game protagonist.
Did he succeed? Too bad the two-way mic is fried. We could have a chat. I'm not even sure you can hear me that good. My name is Dea. Look, I'm sure Riley will help you if he can. In the meantime, stay off the surface. Go that way. It's safer.
Isn't there a TV? Yeah, he's right there. Whoops.
Don't let them take you back. I know the horrific things they do in there. You probably don't remember, though. They mess up your memory. Okay, go. And try to remember the truth. Good luck.
I don't remember what I ate for breakfast. Okay. So, you stand in a room, listen to him jabber, and now you come back into the scary tunnels of scary death and light. Is that? Yeah. That about to blow up. Oh, shit. Leave that to it. Well, where the hell do we go? Probably there, or we're not going there. Maybe we go here. I don't know. Ah, screw it. Oh yeah, okay. You may notice there's like a screeching noise happening as we're getting pulled towards something. I'm gonna turn around and face it. Okay, this is like when I played this the first time, I was like, I ain't turning around. I'm just gonna keep on running. But we're gonna get some balls of steel. He says as he's stalling because, Om nom nom, drink your wawa. Come at. Okay. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Bro, come at me. I'm gonna shit on a shingle. Well, apparently it was just nothing. We got turned into Star Wars. That's a whole lot of nothing. Anticipation of the scare is always worse than the scare itself. Bear in mind, this was all one chapter.
Dr. Ports, how can I help you?
Admiral, the debris from your latest space battle has caused tremendous damage to my institution.
Had the terrorists succeeded in their plan, the damage to the city would have been far greater.
This guy just sounds like
Your
Emperor
facility
Palpatine.
is rubble. Had I not intervened, it would be dust. Doctor, you should be thanking me.
Yes, I'm sure you made the right decision. However, the fallout from the battle has impacted Observation Deck D1.
Deck D1?
Yes, Deck D1. And one of our most promising test subjects has escaped. We need help in finding her. Her standard
Something else I noticed.
GPS is silent.
There's little to no facial animation. Everybody's wearing helmets. This guy has an exposed face, but it's on like a picture glitchy monitor thing. Also, that guy's helmet's just goofy.
And besides, the NATO space fleet has enough problems dealing with the colonies.
Admiral, with all due respect, the test subjects of Observation Deck D1 are everyone's business. You know what some of them can do.
Yes, and that is why I know that sooner or later, she is going to do something stupid. When she does, you will be there to pick her up.
It may be too late by then.
Yeah, but we're basically a glass cannon. And we don't know diddly poop. So it's the whole amnesia thing, but it's not really, it's self-imposed amnesia, sort of like the Amnesia game. So that's better? I don't know. I don't hate amnesia as a trope. It's just a trope. As soon as we actually get to the next chapter, wherever it is, I'm going to at least pause the stream. Whoa, cat. Cat just bumped up against me and was like, whoa! was all like, whoa, and then I was all like, yo, and then I was all like, do. There's a whole lot of prep for a whole short. Oh, that's on fire, whatever it is. Ugh. Oh yeah, this place. I think I died here like 50 times trying to do something very basic. Because that'll blow you. And not in the fun way. Well. Can't stand up there despite it kind of looking like you can. I just heard a sniper. This is about the point where I started to realize just how different the responsiveness to the controls are, because that would have been so easy in old Half-Life. This game, not so much. Ah. Where are you going? So... I thought this was supposed to be in the far future. Depression and stuff. Now, we still have a lot of grenades, but I don't want to use them. And I just fell into my death. Not in the front. Okay, fun way. My nose is a bit stuffy, so it meant the fun way. But in a way, same general principle. I thought that said spoot the bank to shoot the bank. Actually, I misread that entirely. I thought it said spoot the mask. Oh, wait. I can use the environment to my advantage. Eat it. Post-mortem spaz attack. Also, I don't have the right weapon equipped. We missed it. There was like a dude like just flipping out. Also, they just got done committing small-scale genocide. So I think we did a good thing. Like, you just killed a bunch of innocents. Now I poop on you. There is a turret. We're going to combat the turret using garbage. It didn't work. Hunks and skunks. Eat it. Well, that's one way to do it. Authorized personnel. Well, it sounds like there's authorized personnel just behind it. Oi. Oi! I'm so fresh you can suck my nuts. Well, that didn't freaking work. Okay, so what's that plugged into? I don't even think we can... I can't even get in there, so... At least by the looks of it. Okay. Here's the thing. This chapter goes on for a very long time, so... may cut the stream short a little bit if that's the case. I think an hour. I think about it. I think about maybe 2 hours. Still wondering why people who work on videos and streams do reviews than people don't. What? I don't know. You know, I do really appreciate like your I guess patronage is the word. I mean, like it's one of those things. I stream almost entirely because I have like you do watch me stream, so it's like okay, there's at least one person's gonna watch usually. So like unless you're busy, which you know that's understandable, but it's like at least one person's gonna watch it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But what makes me create what I consider good content is usually not just a live format. So, oh, this is highly toxic. But, well, we just got freaking toasted. I'm gonna run to the light. I just think that if there's anything that I'm not great at, you know, just like a super funny running commentary. What I'm at least somewhat decent at is, I guess the pistol can't go through that glass. Is that just a gameplay thing? Hang on. I guess you just have to use this gun. I don't know if it's a gameplay thing with the glass or what. I just try to have a somewhat relaxed stream. Like if I'm really in on it and I'm like super hyped up, I think those are my best streams. But the conditions that create a super hyped up, super energetic commentary from me, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what it is that allows me to be the kind of streamer that I personally enjoy. Because in a weird way, I've gone back to rewatch my streams before, and I do kind of like them in the same way that I like the streamers that I do watch are typically more relaxed. But I don't have this natural capability to just always talk about unique things. But at the same time, I'm also playing games. If you sit me down without the distraction of a video game, in a room where I can contemplate my thoughts without much interruption or having to focus on something else, I think I'm a bit better. Like if I'm talking to people at work, then the way that I speak is vastly different to how I speak when I play a game. Not because I change my personality, but because I don't have to focus on something else. Right now we're doing that thing that I really liked in Half-Life 2, it's this like close quarters urban warfare. Kind of close to death here, but I don't care because this is the kind of gameplay that I actually really like in games. So we get a jaunty tune. Like this is when the game is good. It says close to death. What is that? QBK, law enforcement, something, ammo. I don't think that means grenades. Owie. Close quarters environments, it's sort of like Twitch gaming. Like you gotta be very responsive, but it's like if you peek around corners and stuff, you should be all right. Oh shit! One of these days I'll play Insurgency. Not Sandstorm. Ugh. I don't have Insurgency Sandstorm. Insurgency Sandstorm. But the original Source game is, like, really good. One of those rare instances of me actually liking a multiplayer game. Not really competitive. I loved the co-op. Ugh. It's a poop bot. Can you, like, push those away? No. It's basically just a roadblock. I'd be willing to bet money there's something at the end of the tunnel if you follow it all the way. I don't see it, so never mind. Man, I don't want to use this gun too much because it may not be the most accurate, but it's the more useful ones in most situations. Anything up there? Don't think so. I don't know how much you notice, but you may notice that I'm not actually using the flash, like the flashlight shadows. I had to turn the shadows or the lighting quality down a little bit because that really did make the game like unbearably slow or laggy. Actually, that reminds me. There's something I was going to change. Can I just... items... Walk. Move quickly. Shift. Walk. Move slowly. Alt. Yeah, that doesn't work. And there's no way to just turn on the stinking or there's no way to hotkey the freaking telekinesis. Probably. I mean, look at it, dude. I think by meat you're talking about some Five Nights at Freddy's level meat. Right to valve. Heard a frog. What's going on in here, boy? Nothing worth talking about. Oh, damn it. This part sucks. Those things have splash damage like there's no tomorrow. Anytime you start getting snipers and stuff, there's still the risk of hazard cops and stuff getting all up in your business. God, fucking hell! That one had the range and the capability. Gonna forego exploration for the sake of just trying to get out of here. Shit, I remember this part. This part's freaking annoying. Okay, first try. Freaking nifty. We're gonna go hide. There's another sniper over here. They can't see us white. 2 for 2. Hot diggity. Damn it. Well, hope I don't need that grenade. Whoa! What am I hitting? The tiny railings or something? The railings should keep you from falling over. Real life, the bullets would just go straight through the railing and then you'd be freaking cactus juice anyway. Can't fool me. Imagine somebody tries to shoot a pistol and throws a grenade and... Really? Well. Guess we can take care of this problem. A gin. Okay. Okay, let's... Damn. Oh. Man, told you I hated this part. Like, I don't even know why. What about this is so freaking difficult? Be back in 5 minutes? Okay. It'll probably take me that long to get past this bit. I don't know what it was that got me last time, but it's not gonna get me this time. Yeah, it did. Get out of the way, you freakazoid motherfucker. Slippery. Not only is this a huge pain in the butt, but it's also very slippery. I have very little health. But it does do that Half-Life thing where they drop health a bit whenever you're low on health, which is nice. Well, sweet Mary. Yep. Captain Crowder, I farted in your face. I do. Well, what the hell? Okay. Oh, I think this is that kind of semi-fun little turret section. Oh, hell yeah. You thought the freaking turrets in Half-Life 2 were fast. Well, that was short-lived. Introduction to turrets. It goes brr, and then you win. That was such a freaking crap. I think the first time I played this, I actually avoided the light. Like I don't want to get seen by something. Oh. The hell is that? Oh. That looks like health. Might take it. Those are walls. Don't want to activate any kind of trigger. Ugh. Why do I remember this spot in particular? Oh! That's right. Got some fools that come down and try to take care of us. Okay. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to fall down the hole, but I did. Oh. Wait, this is... We can actually go down here. What the hell? Hang on. The hell? I got a magnum. Die. Derp. Do the stanky leg. Oh boy. Well, how do you figure that works? Yeah, that's graded. And there's a chance they're supposed to go down here. I mean, yeah. That's kind of cool. Accidentally find, like, or not really a secret, because I mean, you could get there anyway, but yeah. Ain't that nifty? Oh, that's broken. What happens if we go all the way to the bottom? Which can't really see because you can't look all the way down when you're on the ladder. I forgot what your homework was. Well, keep doing that and you'll be on your way to being just like me. Forget all the important stuff, but remember all the pointless and stupid things. All you really missed was me falling down a hole and discovering a secret area because I didn't die. Which was interesting. No, I don't trust this place. I'm just gonna run for it. Oh, I remember this part. You could die just by running into that door. So, what you want to do is you want to hide in this corner. Hope the game doesn't throw a bunch of enemies at you, because this door will eventually open. And I do mean eventually. And then run for it. Because you have nothing to fear from these X-Bots. Except for everything. Now they do that thing the head crab zombies do where they'll kick physics props at you. And I'm not smart for remembering that. I forgot until they just did that to me with the item box. Was there anything in there? Don't think so. Oh, hello. The hammer's not exactly powerful. In fact, I wouldn't recommend using it, but I'm trying to conserve a little bit of ammo. Yeah, and the game is being very jumpy and laggy right now. Ugh. Didn't save it. Because I'm not streaming at 60 FPS, I mean, you're probably not seeing the lag, but it's kind of embarrassing. Owie! Bitch. Trying to find my hidey hole. Ow! Son of a bitch! Like, trying to... Okay. By trying to speedrun the game, I'm actually making things a bit more difficult on myself. Also, I was running into toxic waste, so that didn't help. Ugh. Stretching. Boom. I'm just gonna back up all the way. So, pretty much whatever the problem was just solved itself. Be a meteor blast. And then I immediately just walked into toxic waste like a ding-dong. Has the meteor gone off yet? Nope. I don't know why it didn't auto-save after the meteor, but whatever. I just quick-loaded. Hang on. Good grief, I'm stupid. Alright. Now I gotta wait for that meteor to drop again because I hit the wrong key because I'm a bumble scoot. The cat's just lying on her back. Do an ammo check. Cool. Okay. Saved, not loaded. Gonna avoid the toxic poop. Game is very dark right now. I can barely see. .28 health. And I hear some unfriendlies. So instead of interacting with where the shooting is coming from, gonna come back in here. Try to find... Oh, good lord. Well, that went about as well as I was expecting. I may turn on fast weapon switch. A Blumdy. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Screw you, physics. I'm gonna dig up Isaac Newton and poop on him. Okay, we're gonna have to go paranoia mode. We're gonna run all the way over here. You done? Okay. Oh yeah, it's the choo-choo. Watch this. GTA, motherfucker. I'd say it's a good game for the most part. Like, it is just Half-Life 2 with a very elaborate skin on it and a different way, and like its own focus. So, you're not missing much, but it's cool. Like I sort of was saying before. Dinner. Oh, get with the cabinets. Anyway. Dinner. Trying to open one of the cabinets, but it's. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, urban exploration. Like, it's one of those games where the environments are so interesting that after a little while you sort of forget to appreciate them. Like, when everything is impressive. That hang on, I could go take care of the cat. Anyway, had to get the cat out of the cabinet. But when everything is so good looking, you sort of stop appreciating it because it's just sort of the norm. And that's actually, I consider that kind of a good indication of art design. Because if everything looks good, then when something truly spectacular happens, it actually makes it kind of more impressive. It's just like, well, everything looks great, but then you just get this, moment of, wow. Now the cat's name is Midna. Like, there's that one video that I posted. Actually is some ammo and stuff around here. Remember that much. And we're pretty darn close. Number 2, MIDNA. I mean, I did that video called Midna is a Cat. That's the one who's messing with the cabinets. I think we're pretty much at the chapter switch, so we'll move forward a little bit, and then I will really think it's about, I think I'll do a kind of call the stream. Because it's a pretty good stopping point. In fact, if it doesn't give me the chapter switch really soon, then we'll just go ahead and call it. Ah. Yeah, it's Midna. Like the character from Zelda Twilight Princess. Bot camp. So, hang on a minute. Man, I was still at bot camp. Like, we're just now back where I was a long damn time ago. Well, anyway, we will save it and wind down a bit. I'll go ahead and save it. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, we need to come up with a new stream screen. Ugh. Yeah, that's G-string. Has nothing to do with undergarments, but it kind of has something to do with undergarments because everything in that game is kind of weird and sexualized. But hey, that's just kind of what it does. It's a particularly it's just Half-Life 2. Different skin, same bones, basically. For better or worse. Like, I think that I think you can kind of tell where some of the old bones don't really work as well. Especially when you play it. Like, telekinesis doesn't really work like the gravity gun. The environments don't really service the movement, and the gameplay is kind of mean. Yeah. Well, here's a music. I'll turn that off. Okay, I'll break up some music. Well. Sweden. Actually. That's an advertisement. Hang on. And now for a tonal shift. So, what have we learned? Life sucks in the near future. Air is filthy. Filters? Meteors rain down from the sky, but you know what remains? Volvo 142s. I'll let this play out and you have a good day. I'm gonna go probably vacuum the floor or something. I don't know. And might see you tomorrow. Maybe not. Who knows? Bye.